Hi, Sangeeta. Thank you so much for helping
Hello.
my project.
Hi, Nitin. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. So thank you so much.
So, Sangeeta, before we get started, could you say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. I stay in Mumbai, India, and I'm a travel agent. I have my travel agency, and India is very beautiful. Love staying here.
That's awesome. What got you into the travel business?
I started this around 15, 16 years back. I mean, I love traveling. I love traveling to different places, to world. So this things really attracted me. So I joined travel industry, and I'm really loving it. I'm very happy doing this.
Tell me about the best and the worst. What's the best thing that you like about it, and what's the thing that you wish could be different?
Okay, as I mentioned, I like traveling to different places and all. I'll soon plan a travel trip to US as well.
Oh,
Soon will come
wow.
and meet you, and you're going to show me NASA.
Absolutely. And we have to go down to South Texas, where they're building this huge rocket that's completely
Wow.
reusable. And it's like the
I
biggest
love
rocket ever
seeing that.
built. So.
I love seeing that, seriously.
But
So
yeah, it'd be fun. When do you think you might come over? Like in a couple of years,
soon, very
decades?
soon.
Oh, very
When
soon.
you think you were free to call me there, I'll
I,
come. I'll come to see you, Sonia, everyone there.
well, just come back with Sonia
Okay.
on Friday.
Minimum amount. Yeah, sorry, there was a little bit of disturbance. Tell me.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to ask you. We went to the moon several decades ago, like 50 years ago, and
Yeah.
NASA is planning to send astronauts back to the moon again. I guess first of all, what do you think about this? Is this a good idea or bad idea?
Nice.
What do you think?
No, no, of course it's a good idea. Nice. Because in India also we had recently, a Mangal Vyam, and, there are a lot of inventions going on. And it was pretty nice experience to see, people going to moon, people going to different planets and all. It's quite nice. It's a lot of,
Hmm.
progress. Yes. So feel good. I wish, I hope, someday even I'll plan a trip to moon. Maybe, maybe you and Sonia can join.
Oh, that'd be excellent. I
Yes.
talking about the future. If you were to like imagine like 200 years out in the future, do you think humans are only living on the earth like they are now, making these little short trips to like the moon and other places? Or do you think that in 200 years the technology has improved so much and our economy has expanded so much and people have
Yeah.
become so adventurous that we actually have people living their lives on other worlds, like on the moon, on Mars, in these big space cities that are built? Or what do you think? How do you see it?
Maybe. See, it's been some time back when, my grandparents used to tell me, in olden times, how the world, how the people, how things were different, some purity, some nice things and all. And right now it's become more of commercial, more of pollution, more of, it's become money minded world and all. Maybe sometimes if, we start living on moon, with the olden thoughts, maybe it's more of purity, more of cleanliness, more of, life, with genuineness and all, no corruptions, um good things, maybe a different world.
Hmm.
Hope so,
So you,
thoughtfully. Yes.
so you think moving out into the rest of the universe will have a purifying effect on humanity?
Yes, because in India we pray to moon, when we have some festivals and all, na? So we pray to moon and all. So we will, feel that sun and moon are like goddess, gods and all. So maybe that, with that thought of purity, sometime we have the chance to go to moon and have a nice world over there, a different world. with that thought.
That's interesting. Well,
Yeah.
you talked about planning a trip to the moon, so this may seem like a redundant question. If you could take a trip to space, would you?
Yes, of course. I'd love to. As I told you, I'm a travel agent, and I love traveling different places. I love seeing different cultures, trying different cuisines, seeing the beauty of this world. I love doing that. And I'll definitely, if I get a chance, I love to go to moon.
Do you think you'll get a chance in your lifetime?
I hope so. I pray. And I wish I could. Maybe if you can help me.
Well, see, the that big rocket that I was telling you about that they're building in South Texas, they plan to use it for point-to-point Earth travel too. So you could go between like Mumbai and Houston in like 30 minutes.
Wow. Awesome. Nothing like that.
I mean, so
Wow.
you could leave like at the night, be here
Oh.
for lunch, have lunch with us, and then be back before anybody wakes up.
Superb. Nothing like that. If it's saving time, I mean, I could see the whole world maybe so nicely, like within a year or so.
That would be interesting. Yeah, I know. Like New Zealand, for
The
example, is like
magic.
a long trip for us here, much closer for you, I
Yeah.
think. But to really connect the world a lot closer, I think
Yeah, seriously, it can be done. It's a magic then.
it could be really cool.
Yes, it'll be good.
Well, Sangeeta, that's all the questions I had. Did you have any questions for me or anything you wanted to add that people 200 years from now, looking back at this interview, should know?
Yeah, just wanted to. I mean, is it rocket like a time machine, or how it is like and how long it'll take for them to send people like on moon? When can we have life on moon?
Well, so it takes about 3 days to get to the moon. You could get there faster if you go faster, but if you go faster than a 3 day trip, then you have to figure out some way to slow down, as the moon's gravity is not enough to capture you if you go faster than that. Um, and NASA's planning to put astronauts on the moon in 2026. And then
Okay.
SpaceX, I think, is planning to develop their rocket over the next few years as quickly as they can. So, us all taking trips might be something we do in the 2030s.
Wow, nice. And there is an oxygen over there. We can breathe. We can just step down of the rocket and move around.
No, unfortunately not. No
Oh.
oxygen. It's a vacuum. In the sunlight, it's like 200 degrees Celsius. And at night,
Oh.
it's minus 100 degrees Celsius. And there's no air. So you have to
Oh.
live like inside of some type of building that we
Oh,
make.
yeah. But hope so. Maybe things change, and we have life on moon. We can just have we can go and stay there. Come go for a vacation. Maybe like that.
That would be neat. That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Well,
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed. Well, thank you so much, Sangeeta. I'll go ahead and
Thank
stop the
you so
recording
much,
again.
Nathan. Hope to see you soon.
Absolutely.
And all the best.